student, good morning. I am Risaz Siddiqui. Today I am going to discuss the chemistry of 11th class and the topic is periodic table, that is periodic classification of element, and the subtopic is periodic trends in physical properties. Physical trends means general change. General change occur when we move from left to right in periodic table or top to bottom in periodic table. And the physical properties are melting point, boiling point, enthalpy of vaporization and atomization enthalpy. Okay. So for better understanding in periodic trends in physical properties, when we move from left to right or top to bottom, you are required to understand the following points, that is atomic radius, ionic radius, ionization enthalpy, next electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy means energy, and last one is electronegativity. Electronegativity. Okay. So for better understanding, you are required to know atomic radius, ionic radius, ionization enthalpy, electron gain enthalpy and electronegativity. I am going to discuss one by one. That is, first one is atomic radius. Periodic trends in physical property, first parameter is atomic radius. What is atomic radius? Atomic radius is defined as half of the internuclear distance between two bonded atoms. This is first atom and this is second atom. This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus of another atom. The line joining between the two nucleus is known as internuclear distance. It is denoted as D. So radius is equal to D by 2, because radius is defined as half of the internuclear distance between two bonded atoms. So radius is equal to D by 2. It is denoted as R. So R is equal to D by 2. Okay. Radius is measured in picometer because atoms are very, very small. So 1 picometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 12 meter. Okay. So radius is measured in picometer. It is measured with the help of X-ray diffraction method. X-ray diffraction method or other spectroscopic method. Okay. So radius is measured with the help of X-ray diffraction method or other spectroscopic method. Next point is atomic radius is divided into two types, that is covalent radius and metallic radius. So atomic radius is divided into two types of radius, that is covalent radius and second one is metallic radius. What is covalent radius? Half of the internuclear distance between two bonded non-metal atom. This is chlorine atom and this is another chlorine atom. The distance, internuclear distance D is equal to 198 picometer, which is calculated with the help of X-ray diffraction method. So radius is equal to 198 divided by 2. So it is equal to 99 picometer. So radius of chlorine atom is, that is covalent radius. Covalent radius is calculated in non-metal atom which is present in bonded state. So half of the internuclear distance between two non-metal bonded atom is equal to the radius, that is covalent radius. So the covalent radius of chlorine is 99 picometer. Next one is metallic radius. metallic radius may be defined as metallic radius may be defined as half of the internuclear distance, half of the internuclear distance between two adjacent metal atom which is bonded through metallic bond. Okay, so this is one copper atom and this is another copper atom. So the internuclear distance, this is copper atom 1, this is copper atom 2, internuclear distance is 256 picometer. So the radius of copper is equal to 256 divided by 2, 2 on the 2, 2 to the 4 and 2 at the 16. So it is equal to 128 picometer. So metallic radius, half of the internuclear distance between two adjacent metal atom which is bonded through metallic bond. So this is one copper atom, this is another adjacent copper atom. The internuclear distance is 256. So the radius of copper atom is equal to 256 divided by 2, which is equal to 128 picometer. Next one is, which one is larger? That is covalent radius or metallic radius. So metallic radius is greater than covalent radius. Okay, so metallic radius is greater than covalent radius. Next one is ionic radius. So second B, that is ionic radius. Ionic radius is calculated in ionic compound. Ionic compound, that is which contain cation and anion. So it is defined as effective distance from nucleus up to which it has influence of electrons. So the effective distance from nucleus up to it has influence of electrons is known as ionic radius. The ionic radius of cation is smaller than the ionic radius of an anion. So the radius of cation is smaller than the radius of anion, and radius of neutral atom is greater than the radius of cation, whereas the radius of anion is greater than the radius of its parent atom. Okay, so ionic radius may be defined as effective distance from nucleus up to which it has influence of electrons, and ionic radius of cation is less than the ionic radius of anion, and the atom having no charge, the radius of atom having no charge is greater than the radius of its ion, whereas the radius of anion is greater than the radius of its neutral atom. Okay, so in isoelectronic species, in isoelectronic species we can calculate the trend in radius. What is isoelectronic species? Species having same number of electrons. Species having same number of electrons. With the help of ionic radius, we can also calculate the size of an anion or cation and the trends of size of anion and cation. For example, C4 minus, N3 minus, F minus, Ne, Na plus and Mg2 plus. In this case, how we can write the increasing or decreasing order of the radius? First of all, you are required to calculate number of electrons. This is atomic number 6, atomic number 7, atomic number 9, atomic number 10, atomic number 11 and atomic number 12. You are required to calculate the total number of electrons: 10, 10, 10, 10, total number of electron 10 and total number of electron 10. First of all, decreasing order of the size. So it contains more number of charges. So C4 minus, the size of C4 minus is greater than the size of N3 minus is greater than the size of F minus. Okay. So in neon, number of electron is 10 and number of proton is equal to 10. So it contains positive charge. So the size of the size is neon, then Na plus, then Mg2 plus. So this is the decreasing order of ionic size, that is ionic radius, because it contains more negative charge. So it has greater size, and it contains more positive charge, so it has lesser size. Okay, the size of C4 minus is greater than the size of N3 minus, F minus, Ne, Na plus and Mg2 plus. So in this way, in isoelectronic species, we can write the decreasing order of the ionic radius or decreasing order of the size, because with the help of radius we can calculate the size of an atom. Okay. So in next video I will discuss some other examples, that is some other points I have discussed. Today I have discussed atomic radius, second one is ionic radius, and third one I am going to discuss the ionization enthalpy, and then electron gain enthalpy, and last electronegativity. After this particular point, after the discussion of this particular point, I will discuss trend, that is left to right, what is the atomic size, and top to bottom, what is the atomic or ionic size, and ionization enthalpy, left to right what will happen, and top to bottom what will happen, electron gain enthalpy, left to right what will happen, and electronegativity, left to right what will happen, and top to bottom. Okay, so in next video I will discuss the rest part of the periodic trends in physical properties, that is ionization enthalpy, electron gain enthalpy and electronegativity. Thank you for watching the video.